Your assignment is due, you've got most of your citations and references figured out in APA style, but there's one thing you just can't figure out. You read a paper by one person, and in it, that person cited someone else. And it's that someone else's information that you want to use in your paper. So, whom do you cite? The author whose paper you read? Or the person that they cited? Which year do you use? And what do you put on the reference page? Hi, I'm Sarah, and this is Writing Rescue, a video cast designed to help you write, or maybe mark, school papers in APA style, whether you're in college, university, or high school. Now first, make sure that you've seen episode 1 of this video series on the basics of citing in APA style. Now, let's say you've been reading a paper that I wrote in 2015. In my paper, you find that I cited somebody else's work. Now, let's say that Chen's information is exactly what you need to put in your paper. So how do you cite that? Well, this is what's called a secondary source citation. Basically, you have to give credit to Chen for her idea, but then you have to indicate that you got the information from my paper. So here's what you do. You can do it entirely in a parenthetical citation or in a signal phrase. Now, let's say that you want to use a lot of Chen's information. Note that you don't have to keep adding in Beck 2015 if you're using signal phrases. As long as the reader knows that you're still talking about information from the same article, you can just leave out Beck and refer to Chen. But just like any citation, as soon as you go to a parenthetical citation, you need to have the year in there again. And remember, when you're creating your reference page, you just include the paper that you actually read. So your reference page will only list Beck 2015. Now, another thing to note, the wording for your citation is Chen as cited in Beck 2015. That's because Chen is cited in my paper. And another thing, remember that every sentence that contains somebody else's thoughts, words, or facts needs to be cited in some way. You can't just put one citation at the beginning or end of a paragraph and assume that it covers everything either before or after it. That's a lot of citations. So be sure to use a mixture of parenthetical citations and signal phrases to make sure that your paragraphs flow well. So, that's the basics of citing a secondary source. Now, if the thing you're citing has more than one author, make sure that you watch episode 2 of Writing Rescue. There are lots of other things that you need to know about citing in APA style, so check out some of the other episodes too. Thanks for watching, and good luck with your paper.